I was gonna do makeup, but then I really ain't feel like it. Nah, that ain't the one. Yeah, all of these are kind of extra. Alright, that's good enough. Welcome back to my channel. So this is a series I'm doing. It's called Do Any Day Now Diaries. Cause your girl is gonna pop any day now. My due date is actually on my birthday, the 7th of March, and today's the 4th. So yeah, any day now. But I definitely wanted to come and document, these days in my pregnancy, in my life, in my journey, just in general. This video, I really wanted to talk about my heightened intuition and the process of manifestation, because I have noticed that my intuition has been on infinity lately. And it's crazy because I feel like being pregnant, I feel more fragile physically than I usually would. I'm very cautious with my body, and other people are really fragile with me as well. So, I feel like with the heightened intuition, there's just certain things that I know that keep me safe, and I appreciate that tremendously. Like, I'll just get a feeling, or I'll get a thought. Like, my psychic awareness has been heightened, extremely heightened. And it's like, I've gotten used to it to the point where it's like, it no longer surprises me that I know certain things. It no longer surprises me that I know somebody's going to contact me. I'm going to meet somebody. Somebody's going to have a certain conversation with me. Like, I have dreams of certain conversations that I'm going to have with someone, and I'm expecting to have these conversations, whether I remember the person in the dream or not, or the conversation, bits and pieces of the dream. When I wake up, I'll remember, and I'm expecting this encounter, and sure enough, it happens. Or even like, I don't know if you ever, like, most likely, but if you ever had a conversation, like a dialogue in your head, you're just talking to yourself, and you responding back to yourself, like you having a whole dialogue. I'll have a conversation like that in my head, and later on, or later on in the week, later on in the day, I'll find myself having that exact conversation with someone. And it's like I already prepped myself for the conversation in my head as if I was talking to that person, but I didn't know I was going to talk to them. Like, I'll literally just be sidetracked and be in my head having this whole dialogue, minding my business. And I'll be like, all right, let me stop talking to myself, you know? So that's been cool. And it has me wondering too, like, it's always been like this. My intuition has always been pretty strong, but I can say that I have not personally always listened to my intuition. It's been a lot of times where I let a lot of things go over my head, and and I've gotten into situations or circumstances that really could have been avoided, or there's been times where I knew and I didn't know how I knew, and I didn't trust my judgment. I didn't go with my gut feeling. But being pregnant, it's been, I don't know. I guess I can say I surrendered. I surrendered to, this knowing, and I've gone with it instead of fighting against it. And I'm really glad. It has made me feel more at ease on earth, honestly. Like, just feeling so connected to that divine power, that almighty power, and knowing that, like, I'm not alone. And I do have forces that are watching over me, that are protecting me, that are sending me messages to make sure that I don't feel alone and that I feel safe, during this transitional period. And it feels good. It feels great. And to think that it could have always been like this, but I was, stopping myself from embracing this knowledge, embracing this knowing, embracing this connection. Instead, I allowed myself to feel and think that I'm on my own. I don't know what I don't know, which is still true, but to a certain extent, the divine puts you in the knowing of what the divine feels you need to know in the perfect moment, in each and every perfect moment. And I'm grateful for that. I'm truly grateful for that. And I also wanted to talk about the process of manifestation. This has to be an update on manifestation according to my personal experience, because I've done a lot of research on manifestation and coming into my spiritual journey. If you look into my older YouTube videos, I talk about the book steps of manifestation and how it should go. But in my journey, how it's actually have gone is not as clear cut and and smooth as I would have liked it. But from what I've experienced is, while manifesting, you set your intentions. One, you got to be clear on what you want, what you desire. You set your intentions, and you have to believe that it's going to come true. You have to believe that you can have what you desire. Because if you don't believe that you can have it, then you won't be in the vibrational frequency to attract such a blessing. So say your intentions, believe that you can achieve, believe that you can receive. Then you have to let it go. Let it go. Let it go and be in the vibrational frequency of satisfaction, gratitude. Satisfaction and gratitude, because if you're feeling wanting, if you're feeling needy, if you're feeling desperate, once again, that is not in the vibrational frequency of the opportunity or object or whatever you're trying to manifest. You're not going to be a vibrational match to attract this thing you are desiring. So you have to let it go. You have to be at peace with what you have now in the moment, and just knowing, like, in divine timing, what I desire will come to me. And you just go about your business. You go about your business, and when it's time, okay? And trust me, when it's time, it is time. Now, this next step, okay, matter of fact, okay, boom, let's go to the next step. Now, you want to act on your manifestation. You want to take inspired actions. You'll get these nudges or these urges to want to act, or, you'll get bright ideas to act on your manifestation, or you might be called to go here, or called to do this, or create that, or call this person, or, you'll get, uh, 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 what is it called? You'll get some kind of knowing or inner scoop on what you need to do, a step that you need to take, a physical action that you need to take to get you closer to your manifestation. Do it. There's going to be multiple actions. Do them, okay? Don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. Just do it. Just do it. Feel good in the moment while you're doing it, and know that these thoughts, these ideas that are coming to you, it's coming from a higher source. These are not your thoughts, okay? These thoughts, you are just an antenna, you know, gathering and collecting these thoughts, these ideas from the Most High. So yes, do it. Do it, okay? Just do it. That doesn't mean that it's going to come, your manifestation is going to come immediately after you do these things, okay? So don't forget to, still remain in that frequency of satisfaction, gratitude, be at ease with where you are in life. Whether your manifestation has come or it has not come yet, you still need to be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with what you have, okay? Be grateful for what you have already. Because when you're grateful, you attract more. You make space for more to come into your life. So while you're taking inspired action, um, what I've come to see often in manifesting, how you know your manifestation is close. There's gonna be chaos. There's gonna be some upheaval happening in your life. There's gonna be not so much tragedy. It won't be that intense. Sometimes it is, depending on how big your manifestation is. But there's going to be some kind of chaos or hecticism happening, and you're gonna just be like something crazy, wild. You know, you can't do nothing but go through it. It's gonna happen to you, and you're gonna be like, what is going on? Like, it's not gonna make sense. It's gonna be mad, random, and wild, confusing. Like, for example, you might your car might just break down in the middle of nowhere, and now you're stranded somewhere, and you're like, what are the odds of this even happening? You might lose something important to you, and or you might be what's a good example? You might, I don't know, but something weird is gonna happen, and it's gonna be seeming to be unfortunate, okay? But in these times, you must, this is like a test, okay? This is like a test. It's happened to me so many times, to the point where, like, now when these things happen, I just remain still, because I'm like, okay, everything happens for a reason. This is a blessing in disguise. Okay, this is a blessing. Okay, no, I'm not even gonna talk about that. But this is a blessing in disguise, okay? It's all blessings in disguise. You just gotta see with this eye, not with these eyes. So something weird is gonna happen. Now, it is important for you to remain calm in these times. You have to remain centered, still remain in satisfaction, remain in gratitude. Remember, all things are working for your highest good. Things are not happening to you, they're happening because of you, okay? The universe is not punishing you, God is not punishing you. So just keep that in mind, because sometimes it does get tough. Sometimes it's hard to see the light in the dark tunnel. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. I get it. I've been there multiple times. I totally understand. But these weird circumstances or situations are actually going to put you in the right place or time to find something, whether it's something physical, tangible, whether it's information, whether it's a person, an opportunity, or you'll be able to find something, or it might put you in direct contact to the link of your manifestation. Like I said, this has happened to me multiple times, okay? Um, yeah, and it's so weird, because when things seem like it's all jacked up, and you feel as if, what else can go wrong? You feel like you're at the bottom of the bottom, the lowest of the low. That's when the pendulum swings, as that, like, it's the balance of our realm. The same way the pendulum swings on the other side, it has to swing that high. So if you're feeling at the lowest of the low, just know when the pendulum swings again, you're gonna be at the highest of the high. So just stay down, stay solid, stay still, okay? And know that if it's not, I forgot the exact saying, but it's something like, if in the end you don't win, then it's not the end. Or if you didn't achieve, then it's not the end. Or Something like that. Something like that. So, and it's so crazy to me. It's happened so many times. I'm just like, okay, so this is how manifestation works. When it starts to look jacked up, like your life is looking like in the moment, or sometimes it be your whole life. It's been times where my whole life has been, recently actually, my whole life has been shaken up. My whole life got crushed up and destroyed, and I'm just like, damn, I'm screwed. I really did it to myself this time, Life done really got me this time. And I thought that all was lost. And then, sure enough, the manifestation came through. And I didn't even see how much blessings were being handed to me in a package deal, wrapped up. Wrapped up in not the best wrapping. Not the best wrapping. Probably wrapped up in like in a garbage bag. It's wrapped up in a garbage bag. But when I ripped the garbage bag open, it was a multitude of blessings. And I was just like, wow. And here I thought that, everything went to shit. And that's never the case, my love. That's never the case. Especially when your heart is pure, your intentions are pure, and your soul is light and free. That is never the case. Unless you got karma coming in. That's a whole nother situation, though, but we ain't gonna get into that. So, yes. So, we got say your intentions, believe, let go, take inspired action. Then we have things looking jacked up. Super crazy situation. I don't know, I got a package. Lit. Alright. Everything looking jacked up. Then that's when the manifestation comes in. It comes swarming in. You're gonna just be like, yo, you could have never imagined it to happen like this. It always happens like this. Like it always, like when I say the step believe, when you're visualizing how you would feel if you had this manifestation, you could visualize or imagine like, yo, how would you have it happen? It's never gonna happen like that. Believe that. It's never gonna happen like how you think it's gonna happen. But how it actually happens, you're gonna be like, yo, I never ever could have seen it coming like this. I never ever. And that's just how it be. That's just how it be. And it's like, you just gotta be open. That's why you gotta remain thankful. You got to remain satisfied, because at any time it can happen. Like the packages I just got. These gifts can be delivered at any time. At any time. So, yeah. I'm not going to make this video too long. I just wanted to check in. Do Any Day Now Diaries. I'll be back. Pisces season, and we in March. It's magical. This month has been magical. The Pisces new moon, magical. Finally, we need some magic after all the transits we've been going through as a collective. So, it's only right. I gotta give back. It's Pisces season. I'm a Pisces. My baby gonna be a Pisces. Fingers crossed. So, yeah. That's all I got for right now. It's lunchtime and I gotta get my packages. So thanks for tuning in. Whether now, later in the future, if it's just me watching myself back in the future, that's cool too. I ain't even tripping. I wish it was sunny. I would get in that pool. But since it's not, your girl about to go get some lunch. Alright, love and light in everything that you do. Trust your intuition and manifest all March long. Later, babes.